Very good morning, dear children. Dear children, we are going to continue with the next chapter of History, Chapter 3. Next topic of History, Chapter 3, that is Hitler's rise to power. So, children, till now we have just discussed about the background. Now, children, we are going to read about the Hitler's rise, how Hitler came to power, how did he got the power. Now, first of all, we will just go through about Hitler. We will learn about Hitler. So, basically, children, he was born in Austria. So, he spent his youth in poverty, children, and when the First World War broke out, he was in army that time. He was enrolled in army, and he was a messenger in army, means in front he got the work of a messenger, and after that he became a corporal, means he got promotion, and he earned a lot of medals for his bravery. Fine. So, children, at the time of First World War, when he saw the German defeat, he was horrified. And as you know, that everybody was not happy with the Treaty of Versailles. So that also became him very, you know, full of hate for Weimar Republic and other allies and all. Fine. So now the thing is that he was born in Austria, and how come he was having so much love for Germany? So the basic thing is, children, at that time it was one empire. So they were, attached with Germany also. So now, children, in 1919, what did he do? He joined a small group called the German Workers' Party. He joined that party in 1919, and slowly and gradually he took over that organization and he renamed it as National Socialist German Workers' Party, and this party was known as Nazi Party. Fine. Now, in 1923, he started working for Germany. The basic concept in his mind was he wanted to take revenge for all that what happened with the Germany. So, in order to take revenge from the allies, first of all, what he had to do? He had to take control over Germany, and then only he can take revenge from the allies and all. Okay. So for that he took over the party first of all, and after that what did he do? In 1923, his first step, he planned to seize control over Bavaria. Fine. He tried to control Bavaria, and then he marched to Berlin, and he captured power over there, but he failed in all this. He was arrested, and he was tried for treason, and because he became so much famous now, so that's the reason why he was released afterwards. So Weimar Republic, obviously the government at that time is not going to support the person who's going to become famous, and also but later on they had to release him. Now the Nazis, they could not mobilize popular support till the early 1930s. They were not so much popular, and they were not getting much support. But during the time, and that was the time of Great Depression. Now, at the time of Great Depression, the Nazis, they became a mass movement now. Fine, in 1929, you all know that banks collapsed, businesses, they all shut down, people, they lost their jobs, even everybody was threatened. Fine. So, that time, in that situation, the Nazi propaganda, it, it rose people's interest in Nazi party. They were now, taking interest that something is going to happen if we are going to support this party. So in 1928 election, Nazi did not got more than 2.6%, votes in the Reichstag. Reichstag is a German parliament. But children, by 1932, this Nazi party became the largest party with 37% votes. Now Hitler became powerful, obviously, the party got so much support. Now he promised people with so many things like I am going to build a strong nation. I am going to undo all the things, all the injustice done with the German people or Germany in the Treaty of Versailles. I am going to bring back the dignity of people, and I am going to give employment to people. I am going to secure the youth, their future, and I am just going to have foreign influences also. Whatever conspiracies are being done against Germany, I am going to undo all that. So, this sort of promises he did. Now, Hitler, he had a new style of politics. Fine. Now, he had different rituals, spectacles, mass mobilization was there, massive rallies were there, public meetings, demonstrations were done in support of Hitler. And children, they had red banners with a swastik sign on it. Nazi salute, round of applause after the speeches. So this all attracted the people. The people, they really wanted now this party. They were totally, attracted towards the party now. Nazi propaganda. So they now the Nazi propaganda was they were projecting Hitler as a messiah, as a savior who is going to take people out of all the distress, and they it is an image that people were imagining him that he is a messiah for us and he is going to bring the dignity and pride which has been shattered, and now we are going to get it back, and the economic and the political crisis are going to be fine now. Fine. So this was all about today's topic. Thank you and have a nice day.